Welcome to New York City, the melting pot of arts and people. In this course, I'm going to show you how to use pastels. You're going to learn 9 techniques that build on one another. You're going to complete a fully inspired pastel abstract painting. And in this segment coming up, you're going to learn how to create textures, reflection, add abstract qualities, and you're even going to draw a bridge with me. So let's get started. Okay guys, welcome back. Now we are going to add even more design qualities, even more abstract qualities, I should say, to the bottom of our composition where the water is supposed to be. We want to add movement, flow, textures. That's all the things that are going through my mind right now and really make our composition pop. So let's get started. All right, so I am looking at my piece and I'm thinking about the water part, and I just want there to be movement and reflection. So I'm looking at all of these colors and we really want to play with that here. I'm trying to think ahead. It's almost like playing chess, right? So I'm going to start by bringing some of these colors down, but I want to start with, again, thinking about values. So I'm going to go grab my black because I also want there to be contrast in my pieces, and I'm going to start, I don't know, maybe at the bottom, bring our eye, because I'm also thinking about the focal point, about a negative space, which we have here, and then of course the positive space, which is the center, our subject. And I'm going to bring some dark values right here just by doing that, right? I'm using the side, okay, not overthinking it, and I'm moving around my composition, maybe on the sides here, okay? Maybe right here. See some values, and just sort of mixing it up. I'm gonna bring some of these pinks. I think I'm gonna start using the darker values of the colors and bring the pinks down. And almost just pretending maybe that's the reflection of the building, and just sort of bringing harmony to it, right? And I'm moving around my composition, just like that. Some of that greenish blue color right here. And in some places I'm just going over, right over where the buildings are, just a little bit above. I'm gonna play around right here a little bit, just start to bring in colors wherever you think that color should be. And we're just sort of blocking in sections now. So I want you to really have fun with this. Let's see, I'm gonna pick some yellow. Right here. Right here, just to break this up a little bit. And I feel like my yellow is getting really dirty, so I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe it. Okay, like that, just get some good clean color, and then I can come back just like that. Let's see here. I have some of that purple. And I'm just moving around my composition, filling those in. And I think I'm just going to blend out some of it in some places. If you use your finger, you can go right over that. Let's see some of this blue. that. And I'm going right over some of them, just layering some of these colors and really mixing it all up. Okay, added some orange just to sort of make it pop a little bit more. Now what I want to do is grab some white and highlight some of these areas a bit more. So I want to sort of just really go in heavy with the white in some areas. Let's see, maybe even on the center here. A little bit of a design quality to some of it. I'm just letting that blend with the color underneath in some areas. Just like that. Into some black. And darken some of these areas a bit more. Just bring more valley, more darkness, contrast I should say. Some of these areas. Bring out just a little bit. I just want to push that back. So we have our bright colors moving forward, and then we have our dark colors that push it back. A little purple maybe on top here. Just want to bring more contrast to some of this. Grab my eraser and clean up any edges. Just like that. See, I just want to break this up just a little more with some brighter colors in some areas. Just like that. And in some instances, I've just sort of gone right over some parts of the building, just like that, to get some more movement of color and just break it up. There we go. Coming with my green. Just like that. Maybe even break up this part a little bit by adding a little bit of texture to one side. Okay. Now I want to go ahead and draw the bridge right over that piece. So I'm going to go ahead and use my charcoal pencil for this, but you can use your black pastel pencil. Just use your dark pencil for this. And this is what I want to do. Just going to do a line, because we're going to go right over the buildings. Just a little guideline right there. See that? You can use a ruler for this if you want. I'm not. I'm just going to do this. Doesn't have to be all the way, just right there. Just my guide, right? And then wherever the bridge, build a little bridge right there. A box. And I'm drawing this right over the building, right? And then, almost like I call it Mickey D's, the McDonald's sign, just. And the reflection on the water of each, and a smaller one right here. Perspective lights farther away, and then the rope, the chains, I guess, right? Slip and drag out. Just like that. And we're going to go right over these with color. So that's going to cross just like that. And then of course on this side, just like that. Now, I want to use a pastel color for this. I really am loving the pinks, you know, sort of one of my favorite colors. So I'm going to go ahead with my darkest pink, and I'm going to go right over those lines. Take your time, guys. You're supposed to be having fun. I'm just literally going over the lines that I just drew. See that? The black sort of serves as a contrast for the piece. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. And I'm not being neat about it because I want this piece to be more loose and more abstract. And go straight across. I have to go straight across twice just to really get that. And sort of the reflections, right? Pull those down. Just like that. See that? Right here. All right, now we have our bridge. I love the way this is coming out. I hope that you're enjoying your piece as well as I am. So coming up, we are going to work a little bit on the details, cleaning our piece up, highlights, and of course the sky, and we're gonna finish our piece. That's coming up next. So what did you guys think? Did you have fun? So you learned in this segment how to add movement, abstract qualities, layering colors, color value, and you even got to draw a bridge. And I want you to go back and practice these techniques because practice does make perfect. Now, how does this all relate to you becoming a better painter? Well, I'll tell you. I've incorporated drawing and painting skills together, and I know that students work better in a group. So once you enroll, you'll get immediate access to the collective, where they encourage each other, critique, share techniques, and inspire one another. In addition to this collective, I do a coaching session where I answer your questions and I share more tips and techniques. And I'm also in the group daily answering all of your questions, making sure that you stay on track. All of this is a benefit for you to grow as an artist. Wanderlust Artist Beginner's Edition is a compilation of 5 different mediums and 5 different locations. So if you're ready to drastically improve your painting skills today, you need to get this course. Get this course for a very special price and start your art journey today. I'll be waiting.